I'm going to tell you how San Francisco can move all the way up to the number 2 seed. Stick around.
Here to bring you the facts, data, and statistics up close and personal. Letting you decide if it truly is hate or debate.
Pulls up three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Wins the game at the buzzer! Oh my God! They know that! Are you kidding me?
Back up in the building. Got a good show or mini show for y'all today. I got a couple questions. Are the 49ers going to go to the playoffs? It looks like it right now. Are they going to be good in the playoffs? That's still unseen, and hopefully we will get to see it as Niner fans. Bang, bang. Here's how this is going to go on this train. During the bye week this week, that's right, this week is our bye, and we have the biggest opportunity to move up. Not one spot, not two spots, three, even four spots this weekend itself without even lifting a finger. So I'm going to tell you the teams that you need to be going for. First up, in three of the games that are coming up this weekend that are very important, keeping in mind, if all three of these teams lose and we get a loss from Philly, not only will San Francisco get moved to the second, but they will go past Philly all the way up to the top spot, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. This is what it is. First, before I give that and all of this valuable information, I like to first give a shout out to the people that's paying the bills down here. Y'all already know who they are. Shout out to Planet Vapor for all your vaping needs. 11 different locations. 12 if you include online. If you can't reach any of those 11 different locations in the state of South Carolina, make sure you hit them up at www.planet.vapor.com. Everything you need at your fingertips. If not, roll up, show up, get what you need without no hold up. Let's do this. Let's keep it rocking. Shout out to Blind Fury at Fury Bro Studios. That's right, Fury. Fury Bro Studios, making all of those beats, doing all of those features. He's actually on tour right now. Just did a show last night. Shout out to him and the family up there doing big and better things. Last but definitely not least, shout out to Corey Rock Bottom Davis down there at Rock Bottom Studios, Columbia's very first and only Black-owned animation station. Go ahead and check them out for graphics, cartoons, animations, illustrations, whatever the Asian is not going to be aggravation. They're going to hit you hard with whatever it is that you need. Now that we got all of our bills paid and all of our people out of the way, let's get into business with this right here, because what we have, the first game would be Chicago versus Green Bay. If Chicago wins that game, no, if Chicago loses, I'm sorry, San Francisco moves up to the number 6 spot. Green Bay would move to the number 7 spot. If Green Bay beats Chicago, San Francisco moves to number 6 and they pass Chicago. Interesting. If they tie, the Niners pass the Bears just because of their records. They'll be 8-4 and 9-4. I'm sorry about that. Win, lose, or tie, the Niners move up. So this Chicago and Green Bay game, it's a plus for them. They can potentially move up from that 7 spot to that 6 spot easily, which is all good for them because they don't have to worry about nobody getting injured while doing it. This is what we need to protect, keep our players, get better, get rested, and jock for position so we're hosting the Super Bowl this year. Why not go all in? This is why I was mad at the deadline when he didn't make a move. We're still in it, even without Bosa, even without Warner, and all of the 93 other injuries that we have out there. 95 total injuries this year. This is ridiculous. You next have Seattle versus Atlanta. If Seattle loses, San Francisco jumps up to the number 5 spot. I could accept that. I need Atlanta to go ahead and do that. So, I mean, come on, man. I need that. That 5th spot sounds good. It's better than 7. But either way it goes, like I said, we're moving up today, whether it's 1 or plenty of spots. So The last game and the game that means the most is the Rams versus the Cardinals. Both NFC games, but the Rams losing would mean a whole lot more because not only, well, it's almost the same thing for the Rams and for Seattle. If one of those teams lose today, then the Niners automatically advance to number 5, which is a good thing. So if one wins, one loses, then that's good for us. But if both of those teams lose, if Atlanta and the Rams lose today, that would put the Niners all the way at the number 2 spot. And like I said, if we get a loss after that to the Eagles, that would put the Niners up to the number 1 spot. That's what we need. That's what we need. I don't know what you're talking about, what you're looking at, what you need. I need 6 rings. It's still far-fetched because getting to the playoffs doesn't mean you're automatically going to win. So it's still a long way to go. But as you can see, there is still hope. And within that hope, just so these guys can play a little bit more, it's on schedule that Fred Warner couldn't make it back by the playoffs, by the NFC Championship game. However, John Lynch said is if he does come back, they wouldn't try to play him and hurt him, get him re-hurt like so many other players did in the past that ended up doing that, like Jerry Rice got hurt. T.O. was still hurt in the Super Bowl. They don't want that to happen, but knowing the type of player that Fred Warner is, if he can get cleared and it's on his own will, he'll be on that football field. If they're in the NFC Championship, he makes it back. I don't care who. There's no man on this earth that would keep that man off that football field to do everything he'd have to do to try to get them into that Super Bowl and to try to get it won at home. How many times in a lifetime does your team host the Super Bowl? You have the opportunity to be there and you don't rise to the occasion. I don't think he's that type of player. And I'm bang, bang all the way with it. If you're not with it, hey, man, that's on you. I got nothing else to say. I'm out of here. Y'all have a happy Sunday. Enjoy church. I got practice after church. You already know what time it is. Boogie!
Here to bring you the facts, data, and statistics up close and personal. Letting you decide if it truly is hate or debate.
Pulls up 3-pointer.